Say hi to the camera. Yeah. Be free. Ugh. Okay, this is the last time I'm starting this video, and if I can't get it this time, then I'm just not gonna make it or worry about it. That's not true. I probably will worry about it, and I'll try to remake it a different day. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've sat down with a camera and had a conversation, and that's because I've been dealing with a lot of changes recently, and I kind of wanted to make this video as just a life update, just to let you guys know what's going on, and also just so that I can look back in however many years and just see where I was at this time in my life. So first, as many of you know, I was awarded a Fulbright scholarship to teach English in Colombia after college. Due to COVID, the program was pushed back and I decided not to participate, but I still really want to go to a Spanish-speaking country so that I can truly cement my Spanish-speaking ability. I want to be 100% fluent, no doubt about my own fluency. So I looked at a bunch of different programs and I found a program in Spain, and this program takes place throughout a whole school year, so you start in September and then you go to June. So the program is the North American Language and Culture Assistance Program, and in order to apply you need to be a US or Canadian citizen between the ages of 18 to 60, have a bachelor's degree or be working towards a bachelor's degree, and have a basic understanding of the Spanish language. If you get into the program, you get a stipend of 700 euros a month, and you work in a classroom around 12 hours a week. I'm gonna leave the link to this website below in case any of you wanna check it out. This video isn't sponsored, I just think it's a great opportunity if you wanna travel to Spain. My twin brother Connor is coming with me. He actually did the program this year, but due to COVID, he was quarantined in this little mountain town and he couldn't travel anywhere, so he's gonna come with me this year. And that kind of brings me to my next bit of news. Well, it's not news. I've actually known this for a while, but I've been diagnosed with PMDD, which stands for premenstrual dysphoric disorder. I've actually bought a lot of books here that have helped me kind of understand what PMDD is. But to kind of simplify it, it's kind of like PMS taken to the extreme. So I'm just gonna read the book's definition of PMDD really quick. Most women experience some emotional or physical symptoms during the week or two before their menstrual periods, including irritability, sadness, mood swings, bloating, breast tenderness, and difficulty concentrating. But between 3 and 9% of menstruating women experience symptoms so severe that they interfere with personal, social, or work relationships, leading to a diagnosis of PMDD. I get cramps a lot, they won't let me sleep, but the worst part is that my emotions are no longer, I don't really know why I'm feeling the emotions that I am when I'm in like a week before my period. I will get really sad. I'm always on the verge of tears, like always. I'm constantly crying. I can get really like just flashes of anger or annoyance. And I also, each week out of the month, I get just a sense of hopelessness. It's been going on for years now, and I didn't know what was happening because I didn't used to track my period. So I honestly, for a while, I thought I was bipolar. I didn't really know much about the bipolar diagnosis except that, you know, severe mood swings, and I was like, oh, that's what I'm feeling. In these past 2 years, I've taken a lot of different medication. And the thing about medication is that it takes like 6 weeks for it to actually start working. And I've been changing medication, hopping on and off medication. I just haven't been medicating myself in a healthy way. And I'm not medicating myself. These have been prescribed to me by my psychiatrist. So it's not like I'm just going to a drugstore and buying whatever I can and then taking it. These have been, you know, they're prescription drugs, but I have changed therapists, changed psychiatrists a lot in these past couple of years, and with each new psychiatrist or each new therapist, they tend to think that a different medication will work better for me. It's been so hard to even figure out what is me anymore, what's me, what my baseline mood is. I've made a decision to stop taking my medication, and I'm going to talk to my psychiatrist about this. So that brings me to my next bit of news. Lucas and I are no longer boyfriend-girlfriend. And I think whenever you suffer some sort of relationship loss, whether that's a friendship breakup, a romantic breakup, both around the exact same time, you go through a ton of different emotions. And it can really impact your self-esteem, and it's an extremely raw and vulnerable place to be. And that's where I've been for a while now. You know, I've tried to make this video at least a half a dozen times by this point. And if you're here from Patreon, if you're one of my patrons, you've seen at least one version of this video in which I'm crying and visibly more distressed. But ultimately, that's not the vibe I want to put out, because I do believe that there are silver linings to every situation. And I believe that sometimes the hardest emotional moments are the ones that help us grow most as human beings. And I have grown a lot in these past few years. I mean, I look back on the first videos of my channel and I'm just not the same person anymore. And sometimes things don't happen the way that you expected them to happen, or that the way you had pictured them happening in your head. This summer, for instance, in terms of social media, I thought I was going to put out a lot more content on this channel, on my Portuguese channel, TikTok, Patreon, but I didn't, because I think I needed to take some time to work through my own inner turmoil before creating again. And I think that's pretty natural. I think most creation is like that. You know, you have waves of productivity and days where you are on it, and then days of, you know, you just couldn't find the words, or you were too emotional, or whatever it is. I think that's a pretty normal pattern for creation, or at least it is in my case. And so I would like to thank all of you for watching my videos, for commenting, for showing me support on Patreon. It means the world to me. And I'm excited to start creating again. I'm excited to create more content in Spain. I've written a bunch of songs, some of them actually happy, and I'm excited to share them with you. And so thank you. Thank you for being here. And until my next video, ciao, ciao. Oh look, there's rainbows now. Yay. Sorry, there was a car passing by, had some nice music playing.
¿Quién te dijo esa mentira? Que eres fácil de olvidar. No hagas caso a tus amigos, solo son testigos de la tramita. 2 pesos son demasiado, y 1 peso no bastará. Y aunque advierten los soldados, si están enamorados que la morirá, ya no tiene